we all come from spirit. So if we all come from spirit, that means those realms and dimensions of spirits have the ability to enter in us, because we are a portal. We are an opening, a vessel for all types of energies, all types of spirits, all types of entities to enter inside of us. When we are not in that acknowledgement of how powerful the world of spirit is, we can be overcome by anything. When we don't know these things, we are a complete entryway for the demonic entities to enter into us. And that's how they prey upon us. That's how the deception of the devil has been for so long, and why people have not understood these understandings, because we have been cloaked from them. We have been veiled from these understandings. So when we leave ourselves completely wide open to these possibilities of just ugly shit, we then start to look at the world around us. Look at the world. Look at everything that's going on around us. Why is it so negatively filled? Why is it so evil everywhere? Because our understandings of what the spirit is has been so greatly diminished that we have no idea what's truly out there. And that's why we can become overtaken by anything. Yet as we begin to understand more as to what is out there, we start taking back our power, our rights, to not be swayed into deception, to be swayed into lies, to be swayed into evilness. Because we know about the spirit. That's where our discernment gets larger and larger and larger, because we can pinpoint to the smallest grain of sand. We can pinpoint when something is off, when something is not right. But that doesn't mean we don't stop loving. That's the reason why that individual has been overtaken by this negative entity, is because they did not receive the love to cleanse their vessel, to keep them clean, to keep them pure. For the ones that understand the purity of this, we must show the purity to that individual, for them too to also cleanse themselves. It's about love. It's about compassion. Yet we hate each other. We hurt each other. We cause pain to each other because of the evilness. The evilness is doing that. That's not God's love. God's love wants to heal. God's love wants to become whole. Evil's love wants to destroy. Evil's love wants to cause harm. We're in an age right now where so much information is bombarding us for a reason. We're being hit in all directions, inside and outside, of information that's trying to keep us away from the truth. And what is that truth? God. God is that truth. So when we know all things have been created by God, we know how to discern the ones who are not speaking of God. And even if the ones are speaking of God, we also have to be able to discern them too. Because look what the devil did in the Garden of Eden. Although that is when Eve opened up her mouth to bite that apple. And that's how we got brought to this moment now. She had to bite that apple for us to understand what is truly out there. If we did not truly understand what is out there, we would be ignorantly bliss in the darkness that is there. So why do we look at her in a negative way? We should look at her in a positive way. That she brought upon all of this beauty and understandings. But it's been the devil that has been deceiving us from not knowing what is truly there. Which is changing. All of that is changing. Because we're remembering again. We're remembering what's out there. The more that we can talk about this and comprehend more of this information, the greater our spiritual powers will be, the greater our understandings will be. But it comes at great costs. We have to turn away from everything. We have to remove ourselves from so many things of this world. If we do not do this, we'll forever be trapped inside the container that the devil wants us to be inside of. Excuse me. The devil wants us to be trapped. The devil wants us not to be cleansed. We have to do the cleansing for God, and God will apply us the purity of that cloth to cleanse ourselves with. Thank you. Enjoy yourself and have a beautiful day.